So he reminded me the other day that we don't need more instructions to do something. So we asked God, hey, what am I to do? What you want me to do? I think that this is what you want me to do. And we get an answer, sort of, or we feel like we get an answer. Because really and truly, you don't know if it's God until you try it out, right? So you'll be there like, oh God, I feel like I get an answer, but you won't know until you decide to take a step of faith and try out that thing. And then if it turns out that it's profitable to you, then you know, well, okay, that was God. But you won't know that until you do it, because no one could teach you what God telling you, because everybody's experience is different. And what God have for me, God don't have for you, right? So what happens is God gives us an instruction, but the instruction is so simple that we think it's supposed to be harder than that. And we're in a culture now where we get so used to just 3 steps to this, the 7 steps to that, whatever amount of steps to anything. And we feel like we're supposed to have this blueprint or this thick book of stuff to do, and which is kind of counterintuitive because no one really wants to go through 20 steps to accomplish anything. But God give you one thing to do. He give you one set of instructions, and it's our job to follow that instruction. But when we don't follow the instruction, because it's so simple, we're looking for the next thing. We're looking for the next thing. And God is silent and he doesn't give us another thing because we haven't done the first thing that God asks us to do in the first place. And he can't give you another instruction because you have proven that you can't follow the first one. And you can't pass grade 1 you can't go to grade 2 until you pass grade 1, right? This is a school of eternity, as I've heard it coined before. So the instruction that God gives you, you do it. Take that one step. The word says that your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light to my path. A lamp to my feet. That is saying that there's only enough light. And if you've had your power turned off before and you had to use a lamp, you would know that the light of that lamp is just enough light for you to see a step in front of you. Maybe 2 if you hold it out. But who's going to be walking with a lamp held out the entire time? So it's a lamp that gives enough light so you can see the first step that's in front of you. And that's God's word. When he gives you instruction, that's enough light for the first step. And once you take that first step, the light shines enough for the second step. But you can't get to the second step until you do what God said first. So God's not going to give you a second instruction until you do the first one. Once you complete the first one, he's going to give you a second instruction. So you don't need more instructions. You just need more obedience.